Sounds on 29th is proud to be sponsored by Rosenberg's Bagels and Delicatessen. Authentic New York City-style bagels made with local and natural ingredients. Serving gourmet smoked fishes and house-made spreads. Rosenberg's Bagels and Delicatessen, made hot and fresh all day.
Hey, what up, man?
Sounds on 29th would like to thank Hold Please Productions for their support.
Short change. You're handing it too much to the devil who got your name. Go cry and sing for me. That's where it ought to be done. Come on, come on, come on. It's a little peculiar when the symptom is your own pain. You're loving it so much that the better say your brain.
Yeah. Welcome to Sounds on 29th. I'm your host, Bree Davies. Thank you for being here. We're celebrating 100 episodes today, which is pretty awesome. And I'm really excited. We have two of the greatest acts we could have to celebrate this with us, Dressy Bessy and Terri Barton Gregg. Denver institutions in themselves. We're so excited to have them. Before we get started, a special thank you to our sponsors, Rosenberg's Bagels and Hold Please Productions. They make Colorado television happen. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get to the music. First up is Dressy Bessy. This band has been making music in Denver since long before the rest of the world knew how cool we were. So we want to thank them for hanging out and helping us look cool and sound cool. They have been around for a long time, and they most recently released their first full-length in a while, king-sized. And this year they celebrated the release of a new 7-inch Summer Singles Volume 1 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Dressy Bessy. She would, man. I love your angry dangling out. I know what you're thinking. So raggy tagging. I love you from anybody, man. I love your angry dangling. How much fun know what you be thinking, man? Oh, candy, I love you from anybody. People trying hard to get along, but there's nothing if not heroes taking roll and folding cards. If only Lady Liberty could see us now, I bet she does. Yeah, You can find Dressy Bessy's latest record at High Dive Records. You can also go to dressybessy.com and buy their merch and buy their music. Please support local music. It's super important. Next up, we have the comedy of Terri Barton Gregg. She is a fifth-generation born and raised Coloradoan, which is like pretty much unheard of these days. She's also a big supporter of the comedy scene. She runs Hold Please Productions, which is a supporter of this show, as well as a talent agency for other comedians in the city. Please welcome Terri Barton Gregg.
My name is Terri Barton Gregg, and I am the Hebrew hairdresser. That's right, I'm the Jew with the do. You know, I was wandering around. I got a little lost coming to the station tonight. I was wandering around, and I realized what you call a 61-year-old Jewish woman wandering around in 5 Points. Landlord. My husband and I live south, just past Park Ghettos and High Rollers Ranch. And when we moved in, the entire ethnic population increased to 2. And, you know, my neighbors don't know how to speak to a Jew. As a matter of fact, when I first moved in, my neighbor looked at me and she said, "Terri, is it okay to call someone a Jew?" I said, "Not if they're Muslim." And then she said, "Terri, are you a devout Jew?" I said, "No, Jews are not devout. We are observant." She said, "Well, are you observant?" And I said, "Well, at a distance." You know, I do drive-bys, drive-by synagoguings. And then she said, "You know, I have this favorite movie. It's that epic Jewish film, Swindler's List." And you know, it was my husband and I decided to sell our house. So this gentleman came over to look at our house, and he said, as I was standing in front of my china cabinet, and I had a menorah behind me, and he said, "You're nothing but a dirty Jew." My lips to God's ear. And I said, "I am not dirty. And if you have a problem with the cleanliness of my house, you take it up with my Mexican maid. Because she will cut a bitch." And then I called my husband. I said, "Oh, my God, honey." I told him exactly what happened. And he said, "You know, what do you want to do?" And I said, "I wouldn't sell that man my house for $1 million. Now, $1.25 million, I might consider, because I am a Jew." So I am married. I've been married 11 glorious months. The rest of the 36 years have been meh. Actually, my husband is so romantic. He's so cute. When it was our 25th anniversary, he took me to Paris. And for our 30th, he came and got me. He did. Thank you. I suppose. So anyway, so my husband is absolutely adorable. He just got his PhD in educational psychology. There's $160,000. Clap. He's a doctor. I'm a Jew. He's a doctor that can't perform he can't write a script for medical marijuana. He can't perform plastic surgery. And if I have an orgasm, he expects a copay. And for the amount of money he expects for a copay, I can't afford to fake it anymore. So my husband, he decided he's going to grow a beard. He wants to look like the hipsters, right? He wants to grow a beard. And I looked at him about day 29, and I said, "Honey, you need to shave that thing off, because you're starting to look more and more like your mother." And she looked like a manatee. And then he said, "Terri, do you think I'm going bald?" And I said, "Honey, I don't think you're going anywhere. I believe you've arrived." His hair has joined the relocation program. It's relocated to his ears, his nose, and his ass. So he said, "Well, what should I do about it?" And I gave him some Rogaine. I said, "Rub it on your head like this," and he's rubbing like this, and he kept wiping it off like this. And not a hair on that man's head, but he had the most lush patch of ass grass I have ever seen. So I had him grow it out and do a big comb over. Take that, Donald Rump. Thank you very much. So I am a hair designer. And I love it when people call me and they don't know me. I've never met them before. And they say, "Terri, do you think I need a trim?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. Let me consult my checkbook." My checkbook is reflecting that not only do you need a trim, but I'm thinking highlights. I'm thinking color. You're getting the happy ending. And I had a client that came in and she said, "Terri," she said, "You know, are those earrings real?" I said, "Honey, I'm Jewish. The orgasms might be fake, but the furs and jewels are real." And on my way down here tonight, I went to the ATM because I had to get some cash. And, spell check will mess with you every single time. And, so I went to the ATM, and apparently it was not working. And so instead of it saying, sorry for your inconvenience, it said, sorry for your incontinence. Not nearly as sorry as I am. And I just got a message from my doctor's office that told me I have coronary artery disease. I did. My name is Terri Barton Gregg. I'm going to give you back to Bree Davies. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Terri. You can find Terri Barton Gregg on Facebook as well as Hold Please Productions to find out more about what's going on in Colorado's comedy scene. Let's get back to the music. Here is one more from Dressy Bessy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it's nice to get away. Sometimes I don't mind. I don't mind. Bitter sailing down my face like I'm never gonna drink again. Put your letter on my desk like I'm ever gonna find it there. Mother said we could grow to be love some. It's like I never ever ask again. Special, make my last. Think like I'm never gonna pray again. I'm never ever gonna pray again. I'm never ever gonna pray again. Never ever gonna pray. Never ever. Hi, hi, I'm fond of you. So take me to the sea where we'll be a happy you and me. Shivers running down your leg like never ever happened there, man. I keep my number in your vest in case you ever wanted me again. Mother say we could grow to be love some. It's like I never ever ask again. Naked sadness makes me tense. It's like I'm never gonna feel again. I'm never ever gonna feel again. I'm never ever gonna feel again. Never ever gonna feel. Never ever. Let the sun be gone in reverse. Let the words be wrong, could be worse. Words will fail, but someday they'll become your favorite invisible belittlings. That took away from me. Yeah. Yeah. I need deep, 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 but I need deep, 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 ooh, yeah. Love it, you know you gotta take a layer, gotta change. You love it yourself, let the fellow say you're okay. But that's such a big for me. Don't beg me for me while you're walking away from me. Yeah. Simplicity eluding me. But that's not a big career. Yeah. Be ready to flick around. Yeah. Be ready to flick around. Yeah. It's a little bit predictable. But that's not a big career. A 1, 2, 3, but that's not a big career, man. A 1, 2, 3, but.
This has been the 100th episode of Sounds on 29. Thank you so much. Thank you, Terri Barton Gregg. Thank you, Dressy Bessy. Thank you for watching. Go to cpt12.org for more episodes or catch us here this and every Saturday night on Channel 12. Thank you.
Hey, it's nice to get away. Sometimes I don't mind.